I always use the example or the analogy of when I was a Pop Warner football player, I was a high school football player, and I was a collegiate football player. They were able to look at me to see if I needed to work smarter. My coaches were able to look and diagnose. Now, their goal was not to replace me. The coach's role was not to come and do the job for me, but they gave me that on-the-spot feedback to let me know how I was doing, because I couldn't be on the field and then be on the sideline and look at myself.
It is the most important relationship that I have in the school district.
It's that risk-free environment that we have in our classrooms that we have with our coaches, and it makes such a big difference.
I think coaches are a really good thing for teachers to have somebody they can turn to, somebody who's not there to evaluate them.
So it's perfect because it's individualized for each teacher with their specific needs and their students' specific needs.
Coaching is the most efficient and the most impactful way to increase student achievement for all of the students in Huntsville ISD.
We are a teacher supporter in the classroom and outside the classroom.
I'm a resource collector, I'm a data coach, I am a teacher supporter, I'm a student supporter.
It's in the moment, customized, highly targeted, individualized professional development that's ongoing all the time.
When I'm in the classroom day to day, it's hard to see some things that coaches can come in and help you to see, just things that you can improve or do better, because it's all about the kids and what we can do better for them.
It's a lot of analyzing and trying, and maybe it fails, and then we try it again, it works better, and then just moving forward constantly, just constantly fine-tuning our craft.
They're also there to help our teachers dig into their data.
Everything we do is data-driven now. In the past, that wasn't necessarily the case.
Focused on where our kids are supposed to be, looking at their progress, looking at what my kids need.
At the end of the day, yes, it's all going to be on student achievement, and that's what district and that's what community looks at. So all of those things do affect student achievement.
We will provide and help the teachers in any way possible.
Because a coach can help you find those areas where you're strong at and then help you build on your strengths.
When teachers grow, students become more successful.
So instructional coaching can't happen unless there's trust.
You have to have that relationship with your coach, just like we have a relationship with our students, where you can take that risk.
It's not one knowing more than the other or one doing more than the other.
If they implement it and they feel like it's not working, they know that they can say to me, hey, you know what, that did not work in this class, and so we will both sit down and revisit to try to come up with a better strategy.
And so a lot of us have, specialties in certain one content area or the other, and so we're there, we know the content at a really deep level, so our job is to support them.
And so when you have a coach that has knowledge based in the subject that you have, it's very meaningful.
So I'm only successful when teachers are successful, and teachers are successful when kids are successful.
When we see kids excited about reading and writing, that is success. That makes my heart happy.
There's a lot of great things about being a coach because I get to see the children learning, I get to see the teachers enjoy teaching, and I get to see the teachers enjoy working with each other.
They're passionate about what they do, and they're passionate about kids.
Because we're always looking for the best way to help our students here in Huntsville ISD.
It's a partnership between the teachers and the coaches, partnership with admin, coaches, teachers. Sometimes we forget about that partnership piece. In a partnership, it's everyone's responsibility.
I couldn't imagine working here in the school district without them because they provide a lot of resources, they provide a lot of support and help.
Even though the students don't actually see the coach, they see the results of the collaboration.
We know instructional coaching works, and I'm very blessed to be in a school district, Huntsville ISD, that supports instructional coaching. It's a very important professional learning design.
They're here to help us grow. And I've always thought that when I stop growing, when I stop learning, it's time for me to go home. So I take that input, and it really helps me to grow as an educator and to be better for my students. And that's what it's all about.
I think it was Jim Knight who said in his book, Unmistakable Impact, the impact that a coach can have on a student and on the classroom helps us to ensure as a catalyst that every single student in every single classroom and every single day receives a quality instruction directly from the teachers and indirectly from an instructional coach.